Hey all, Xeno back here for more Mega Man Revolution. Last time we started the Wily Castle, and this time we'll be finishing it up. And swiftly moving on to the other part of the game. So, one oddity right off the bat for this fourth stage. The music here is kind of okay. I dig it. But anyway, oddity. These enemies were not here. Now suddenly there are enemies here. My recommendation is don't fall down. Anyway, if you have remote missile here, here's the only position in the whole game I would really strongly recommend using. Makes quick work of these annoying speaker enemies. And you can just stay still and aim it. At least there's a good use for it there. Moving from the only use of remote missile is the only place that I ever use Rush Marine, which is here to avoid these annoying spike jumps. These are obviously possible without it, but I'd just rather not. I especially, since I have the tools to avoid it, I as well do so. Have more of these annoying fish, which you can kill with ice beams. Right after here. This stage has a Mega Man 1 homage going on with the water that pops in, just like Wily 3 from Mega Man 1. Anyways, use the ice beam on the fish. Oh, and I just made a mistake. I fell into a fish pit. Great. Awesome. I like how you wouldn't know about that and you just fall in. Not a very good design. More of these. Kind of more of the same. A retread of some of Stormana stage with the water and all that. And I have no idea why you would ever bother fighting that enemy. I think this is the shortest stage in the entire game. It just lasted like probably a minute. So, yeah, I don't know. It gets to be... There's a point where short stages are a bit too short, and I think this is testing the limits of that, honestly, because that is really so short that nothing of value is really communicated. Anyways, the Grim Reaper. This second phase was programmed by A-Spark, and he shoots and does lightning, which you avoid by standing under blocks, or just dodging the bullets, obviously. And for some reason, his hitbox is still in front of you. The hitbox is a bit bizarre. I honestly don't have the brain power to understand it, but anyways, that's that. Very short. At least fun. Rompy, again, is a good word to describe it. Alright. Still can't afford anything. Time for Wily 5. This entire stage was actually added by A-Spark after the original release of Mega Man Revolution, which didn't have this stage. The Proto Man music is foreshadowing, and this stage is honestly not anything super impressive. It's just kind of okay. At least it has original mechanics, which are kind of nice. These, if you shoot them, they explode, as you've seen. Just proceed with caution if you're not sure how to approach this. I think the bomb things actually kill this enemy, which I like. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, what's not fun is that. Too bad I forgot. Falling into spikes after screen transition is always good level design, guys, right? Always. That's dreadful. Quite a shame. That had no reason. There was no reason for that to happen. let's do the proper way this time. That, moving past the spikes is also a little tight, but I'll excuse it. So here we have the return of the mini-boss, and bye-bye mini-boss. Like I said, weapons really kind of trivialize some parts of this game, but it makes it fun. I honestly get a kick out of doing some of those things, like insta-killing some things. It can get fun, but it doesn't reach a point where the game becomes boring. Still has some entertaining value. Got more yoke blocks here, just like in the first Proto Man stage in Mega Man 5. And I think I should just glitch it a little bit, but let's just ignore that. I'm not sure what spiders and blast things have to do with, like, Dark Man, or, like, a clone. We're about to be at the boss door anyways, so I might as well start talking about the boss. Doppelganger, which is, like, a Dark Man look-alike. Copies the playable characters, Mega Man and Bass, and also Proto Man. I have no idea what that stage had to do with him, though. It just seemed like a mashup of Blast Man, Ghost Man, and other random gimmicks. Not bad, just kind of strange and kind of random. At least this boss is pretty cool. I would use shotgun, just like you're seeing me do. Kills him pretty fast. The Mega Man and Proto forms do stuff, but not like that stuff matters. The Mega Man form jumps around and shoots the super arm, or not the super arm, the Mega Arm. The Proto Man form jumps around with the shield, and the base form dashes across the room and shoots the base shots. And it's not very eventful, I'm being totally honest. Still can't afford anything. I think I got one screw from that entire stage, which, that's always fun. Now time for the revisits, which happen at the end of Wily's castle, just like always. We're about to reach the end of the game, guys, totally. It definitely ends here. I can't say that I really appreciate the 12-second loop of music here, although it kind of gets stuck in my head. Personal recommendation, start with this upper left teleporter that contains Ghost Man, because I've heard many reports of him just not appearing and soft-locking the game. So, yeah. There was another poor guy on my Discord server, Epic Dude, who had the game soft-lock on him so many times that it was just ridiculous. I've never experienced a softlock in this game, actually. I'm really thankful for that, but apparently Ghost Man just sometimes decides that he doesn't want to be around. You can see I'm having trouble killing him with his weakness. Storm Chaser just sucks, don't use it. So, time to raid the bosses. Ghost Man, 7. He's just kind of satisfactory. A bit on the better side, because, you know, I like him. Fireman. I think I would dare to give him a 10. There's nothing wrong with this. It's all dodgeable. You just have to not be incompetent. I'm just gonna kill them fast because that's how I get my kicks. Sandman. 2. He sucks. The random shots, are just a mess. Everything about this boss is a mess. Sawman, 1 out of 10. This is a terrible fight. So much more could have been done with this, but no. Cryo Man. 6. It's kind of bland. Actually, if I gave Ghostman a 7, I don't know. This honestly doesn't feel as entertaining as Ghostman's fight. Oh, I'm just gonna go with 6. Blast Man. I think I'm gonna go with 3. He's at least kind of interesting, and the terrain being varied is cool, but his attacks are random, and it's not fair. The 3 comes primarily from the fun, I guess. But Haste Man. He's very fair for the most part. 8. Yeah, I like it. As long as you go back and forth like this, you'll always be in a good position to dodge him. Just like this. He's kind of like Nitro Man hard from Mega Man 10 in that respect. Having to jump over him like that. It's fun. 8. Alright, who's last? Storm Man. Probably 6. The first phase is perfectly fine. There's not much wrong with this, aside from the enemies being able to spawn health, which I find a bit weird. But this, trying to dodge over these storm chasers is a bit weird. I guess you're just supposed to jump over them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 6. Alright. Now it's Wily time. The game is nice enough to drop a Yusichi for you. Wily time. His best creation, a wheel. What you want to do here is disregarding the shots that move in very bizarre ways, which is the main part of this fight I don't like. The shots, what the hell is this? Like, they're not predictable at all. They just kind of move randomly. But anyways, this is the only time in the game where I would actually recommend using Storm Chaser, because it pierces through his armor and actually does manage to hit him most of the time. So, that's that's a fine weakness for him, and Fire Seeker is also a fine weakness for the second part. It hits him just fine. So that's good. I'm not going to talk much about that second phase because he just shoots more of the randomly moving projectiles, and there isn't much value to be extracted from that, if I'm being totally honest. But time for the twist. Ramir is actually evil. I'm so sad, bro. You're telling me the original character is evil? Oh. So, world's greatest plot twist that nobody saw coming. He's evil. Alright. So, we have to move on to Ramir's base, the Sandabar base. But we'll be doing that next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Mega Man Revolution. See you guys later.